Today I have a very exciting unboxing that comes from MKS Motokicks. So without any further delay, I'm gonna get right on into it. Let's start with the standalone box. No idea which one is which here, but I'm super excited to get into this. Obviously, these are shoes. Here's the first pair of MKS Motokicks. Let's open the box and find out which ones are in here. Ooh. So if you remember last time we talked about the Sole Protect, we have footwear for an active lifestyle showing the lineup for the year. And in this one, we have, so this is the Free Ride. We'll pull them both out here. Come with a little bracelet in this, as well as extra insoles. The Free Ride is more of the lifestyle shoe than it is like the actual riding shoe. And this is more for every day. And I'm excited for these because I have actually never had just an everyday shoe before that wasn't meant for riding. When you talk about a shoe that's meant for riding, like we're about to, they're a little bit more rugged. This is something that is made to last, but it's also made with like walking around and living in mind. And when I go to a jam or an event and I'm not riding and I'm filming the entire day, having something like this is gonna be awesome. So this is the Free Ride 2025 in the dark color. I'm excited for these, very excited. So this is one of the pairs. And it also includes the same shift pad for if you're riding, pit bikes, dirt bikes, whatever. With this, through the pits, MKS Motokicks is a shoe brand from Greg Pamart. He is a motocross racer, and that is where a lot of this comes from. So perfect for that world. Also comes with the memory foam insoles. These are going to be super nice as well. And I suppose we could talk about the Sole Protect here, the SPT, a little bit. So it goes inside the shoe, underneath the insole, and above the outsole. And basically what it is like a protection here. And this actually, I believe, because it doesn't have the labeling on it, is a more gnarly version. So it's meant to offer even more. So this is gonna be exciting to test out in my riding shoes. And it's something that kind of makes your shoes almost modular. And we'll talk about that in a second. Let's get the next box out. Oh yeah, also extra shoelaces come with these. Which one, left or right, left or right? Trevor, left or right?
Right.
Right. This is the one we're gonna go with next. So, this is same packaging. Let me just double check there's nothing in here. Haha. I believe it even came with a return label. That's kind of sick. I don't know if that's like a prepaid label or something, but that has MKS as the receiver and me as the sender on it. That's interesting. So if you want to pause and read this, I went over it in the original video where I was talking about MKS, but there's a lot to this. Same card here with the lineup, 2025 lineup on it. But in this box, so cool. This is perfect order here. Good choice, Trevor. In this box, we also get an extra pair of shoelaces for these as well. But these are the Moto. So this is the low top version of their shoe. Also comes with the memory foam insole. So all of these shoes come with all of these things, and it's awesome. And every pair of shoes comes with SPT, the Sole Protect thing. But we went over these in depth in my previous video, so you can go check those out if you want to learn everything about them. And I thought it would be fun because I knew a pair of these was coming to show them in comparison to the ones that I already wore. So I rode these for over 8 months, I think, every time I rode. You can just see how they held up. And this piece right here, is just such a lifesaver when it comes to BMX riding. This thing just protects the inside of your foot. That's the outside, but it protects the inside of the foot very well whenever we're riding, and it's just awesome to have that for protection from our cranks or axles, whatever might hit something right there on your bike. Also has that same shift pad for what I talked about previously. This right here was the only real damage that I had on these shoes, and that's after 8 months of riding them. This is what the bottom looks like. The bottom held up so well for it. I am stoked on how this went. And up to this point, I haven't mentioned yet, but if you guys do like anything you see in this video and you like these shoes, the way they look, want to try them out for yourself, I have a discount code. It's just BMX. It saves you some money on them, helps me out as well. And if you're super interested or you're lucky, I have another code that I might give out to a couple people that saves you even more. So those are the Moto. Here is the other one. So a little bit damage there, but it's like not that bad. No, nothing on this one. And for the most part, you know, like there's a little bit of a string hanging out here, but held up really well. We have the free ride, the Moto, and now one more pair of shoes. So set these aside and get to it with the last pair of shoes. Open the box here. Same experience as well with these. Figure this out. Attention! Open up the shoelaces on your Hylos all the way before you put them on for the first time. They're made to protect and locked onto your ankle. After a short break-in period, they will mold around your feet. Interesting. Oh, that's sick. So the laces that come with the Hylo match, like perfectly match the logo on the side. That's pretty cool if you want to have a little color. But as you can see, you get these out of here. Oh man, these are really nice. Even the color on the memory foam is there. The Hylo is a mid-top version of the Moto, basically. And I'm really stoked to ride these ones because I've always been a mid-high top shoe kind of person. These ones held up great and my ankle braces fit in them, everything. But I've always liked a more higher top for that ankle protection even higher up. And this offers exactly that. So another cool thing with these is that they have the stitched outsole as well as being glued. Same exact bottom as the Moto, which you saw how those held up. So we have this. And honestly, these just look really nice. Once again, we have the shift pad and just that thick rubber inside is something that is awesome. I had somebody in a previous video say these look like a mixture of two like shoes in BMX from years ago, and it fit kind of well, and I just think these look great. They look like they offer a great level of protection, but also a good look at the same time. The bottoms on them are not like, I literally am pushing as hard as I can and it won't bend. So there's that, but at the same time, there's enough like flexibility in the toe that if you like that pedal feel, then you can have it in there. So there is that. If you like a much stiffer sole, like more than what you're seeing here, then you put the SPT in there and it offers another level of stiffness between your foot and the shoe itself. One thing I also noticed, and I called this out previously with these, is that the toe on these is a little bit more flexible than the heel is. I'm pushing pretty hard here on the heel and it's moving, and I push the same amount on the toe and you can see how much more in that'll go. So I'm really pumped to try these Hylos out. And I want to say thank you to MKS and Greg Pamart, aka Frenchie. If you're in the motocross world, you probably know who I'm talking about. Really awesome dude. He's super stoked about all this stuff. So officially moving forward, I'm I'm working with MKS Motokicks, and if you want to use those discounts, hit me up and use them, and it saves you money, helps me out, and I'm excited to work closer with MKS to help them in the BMX world side of things. So like if you are a bike shop or a skate park or anything like that and you want to see and try these for yourself, hit me up. I'm gonna like serve a little bit as that connection in the BMX world to try and just help get these out there even more. So with that, I don't know if I'm gonna have a session now or if this is gonna be it for this video. So if it's a session, that's what you see next. And if it's the end, thanks to Frenchie, thank you for watching. Use the discount codes and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.